emergence of Atman and Brahman?
You see, this is a follow-through in a way, the question, because I mentioned the word spirit underpinning this reality. And of course, people say, Mr. Lakhani, okay, God is a personality, comes with a lot of baggage and unanswered questions, we understand. But you keep talking about God as a principle, Atman and Brahman. What the heck is this? This is important for us to address. Many Hindus struggle with the words Atman and Brahman. In fact, if you ask your adults, your parents, what is Atman and Brahman? They have no clue. Is it because it is airy-fairy? No. To the contrary, it is so subtle that even your intellect has difficulty in grasping it. So you say, but Mr. Lakhani, this is not good enough. We need something to grasp. You can't just say, it's difficult to explain or difficult to articulate. Give me some handle on what is this Atman and Brahman. The idea is this. They say underpinning this reality, a principle, in the nearest words the Hindus have devised to try and get a handle on this underpinning to reality called Brahman. Expressing itself through the universe, we call it Brahman. Expressing itself through individuals, we call it Atman. It's just basically saying the same thing, manifesting the creation, Brahman. The same thing manifesting through our eyes, we call Atman. So there is a link, but they are saying, what the heck is this? Give me some handle on it. And this is a serious issue. And the three handles the Hindus have devised to try and kind of conceptualize the idea of Atman and Brahman are following. They come from Adi Shankara, and these are the words they use. Asti is of the nature of Asti, is of the nature of existence. Like you say, okay, what exists? What does God exist? They say, no, it is of the nature of existence. Whatever existence itself is underpinning to reality. Existence itself. So Asti. Then the second word they use, Pati, it's of the nature of consciousness. So it's not consciousness that peeps out of your little eyes when you wake up or you become born or something. Consciousness is the underpinning to this reality. It finds expression in living things, looking out through the living things as the witness to the whole of this creation. So Bhati is consciousness. So Asti, Bhati, and the third one is also very sweet. It says Priya. Priyaness is of the nature of bliss, not happiness, bliss. Happiness and unhappiness go together, but bliss is something dramatically different. It's not pleasure and pain. So the idea of the Brahman that we are talking about, or the Atman we are talking about, is of the nature of existence, Asti, of the nature of Bhati, consciousness, and of the nature of bliss. Now it's not what we search for in life, pleasure and pain. No, this is something higher. It takes you away from pleasure and pain, rises above pleasure and pain. It's called bliss. Now you say, Mr. Lakhani, okay, you got three words you've thrown in my face, but still, what the heck is this? The answer is this. This is the beauty of this tradition. It says the only way you can ascertain what is this Atman or Brahman, you heard about it, sounds okay, nice linguistic ploy, existence, bliss, and consciousness. But what the heck is it? How can I be sure about it? You must ask questions like this. Your tradition says don't believe in it unless you experience it for yourself. Oh, yes, this is your insistence of your tradition, saying existence, this idea of the underpinning is reality exists, but I can't, how do I? You actually can experience it, my friend, I'm telling you. When you are successful in meditation or successful in becoming a spiritually enlightened person, you are able to touch base with this thing called Asti, Bhati, Priya. And they're not three separate things, they merge into one. The same thing that gives me existence gives me tremendous bliss, weehow, like that. And it makes me more conscious, more aware of the reality than millionfold more than I can see you now. So existence, knowledge, and this existence and bliss, and these are not just airy-fairy words. Once you touch it, you know how dynamic they are, they'll change your life forever. And unless you experience it, you have to simply say, I've heard about it, sounds nice. I cannot be sure unless I experience it for myself. Have that kind of courage to go and explore this further. This is the beauty, if you like, of this tradition. It forces you to experience spirituality, not just believe and die.